So you're tired of dating men who are not exactly Prince Charming, or you're tired of hearing women complain and whine about dating men that are not exactly Prince Charming. And you want to know, why is it that men can be so rude? Is it something in our DNA? Is it how we're raised? Is it the food we're eating? Why are men such jerks? In today's episode of Your Social Skills Explained, I'm going to show you 3 reasons why it seems like all men are jerks. I'm going to show you what's going on instead. Let's break it down. Reason 1, insecurity. One of the biggest reasons why a guy can act like an asshole is because he's actually massively insecure. And see, the men like this, they feel like getting someone's attention or doing things to get attention is his way of winning a competition. The more insecure a person is, the more they want to fight against other people, the more they want to claim their territory, so to speak, or to defend themselves. It's kind of like a small dog that starts barking like crazy when it's around a bigger dog. It starts yapping and barking and growling at it. But then as soon as that big dog gets right in front of its face, it totally shuts up. It freaks out and it runs away, or it leaves very quickly. So what's going on here? Well, the small dog felt like it had to defend itself. It had to prove how mighty and strong it was. And yet the big dog just kind of relaxed and chilled out. Insecure people behave in a very similar fashion. They do things to act out to get attention. They feel like they have to compensate for something. So the next time you come across a really rude guy, just understand he's trying to compensate for something, and his whole worldview doesn't allow him to just relax and to be himself. And so he has to adjust to win over the attention of other people. Reason number 2, it works. So all men are not jerks. You know that. You know, out of the 7 billion people we have here on planet Earth, that not every single one of those men is a jerk. It's just that our brains tend to generalize things, right? They take a few experiences and say, oh, well, because it's happened a few times, therefore all experiences must be like that. Because I've met a few men who are jerks, all men must be jerks. So it's not that all men are assholes, it's just that you tend to be attracted to them, or the women you know in your life tend to be attracted to them. Because being a jerk works for a lot of guys. If a guy is being an asshole, he gets to be mysterious. He gets to be totally unpredictable. He gets to do things his way on his terms without having to take any crap from anyone else. It also allows guys to create a tension dynamic in the relationship. He gets to have the woman chase after him. And then just as she gets really close enough to win over his affection, he gets to pull away again, which just triggers her to want to chase after him even more aggressively. And finally, men like this tend to be very aggressive and masculine, and they get to exert more testosterone and power in their life, all of which is very attractive to feminine energy. The problem is, a lot of men don't understand how to extract those qualities, how to extract the mystery and the variety, the masculine energy and the tension, and inject them into a more kind, compassionate personality. And so as a result, most guys believe, well, hey, what I'm doing is working. It's getting me laid, so why change? And on the other hand, a lot of nice guys have no idea how to create attraction at all. They don't understand how to create the mystery and the tension and all that variety. They don't know how to be fun. And as a result, women say, well, he's just not my type. And because of that, they go right back to the guy that's a jerk. So the solution to this is to find men out there that are nice without being a total pushover, that are able to be kind and compassionate without being boring. It's to find men that understand this mix. They're out there, you just have to work a little harder to see them, and you have to stop dating assholes just because you're attracted to them. You have to make a conscious decision instead to look for other men. Reason number 3, bitterness. If a man has just gone through a really tough breakup where his whole world is just falling apart inside of him, he has 2 options. Option 1, he can continue to proceed forward while keeping an open heart. This takes a lot of courage and a tremendous amount of strength. Option 2 is he can create a protective shell, make himself less emotionally vulnerable, less emotionally valuable, and he can protect himself in the future when he's out dating. If you're running into a lot of assholes or a lot of jerks, what's going on is you're probably meeting a lot of men who have chosen option 2. See, being a man is actually pretty confusing. We're never taught how to really process or articulate our emotions the same way that women are. If a woman is emotionally distraught, she is naturally inclined to reach out to other women to get support so that she can heal emotionally. But as a man, we're never taught to do this. We're never shown to do this. And in fact, in our culture, it can be really weak for us to reach out to another man for help in this way, or to have someone help heal us emotionally. So because of this, because we don't know any better, we create a shell. Instead of going and healing that pain, we create a shell around it to protect other people from getting in there again. So it takes either a mentor or resources that can help point a man to emotionally heal in order for him to be willing to be emotionally vulnerable again after he's been through something that's made him bitter. Most men don't have access to that though. Our natural instinct, our natural inclination instead is to warrior our way through it. It's to just suck it up, man up. And so this creates a shell around the wound. Instead of healing the wound, we just create a defense mechanism. And being a jerk or being an asshole is our way of protecting ourselves from future pain. The key with this one is timing. So if you're dating a man who seems very bitter or very sensitive, he's just gotten over a tough breakup, you got to move on. It's not your job to heal him. It's not your job to try to fix him. Instead, you need to leave him to do that on his own. You can come back and date him later, or you can go out and date another man. But right now, the timing is not best for you to date him. He's got this shell up for a reason, and there's really nothing you can do to allow it to come down. That's a discovery he has to make on his own. And if you do that, you'll be able to avoid this pitfall that I see a lot of women making when it comes to dating men. So all men are not jerks. They're just doing it because they're insecure, it works, or they're just bitter. So keep looking. Stop making these sweeping generalizations and get back out there. I'll see you next time. Hey, this is Byron. I hope you enjoyed that last episode. Can you do me a quick favor? Can you go ahead and subscribe so you stay up to date every time I have a new video for you? And while I have you, I'd also like to give you a free gift. A lot of people ask me, what are my best strategies for starting conversations, keeping them going, and creating connections with other people? So what I've done is I put all of them together into one free video training. It's called the Conversation Crash Course. If you'd like to learn how to rapidly upgrade your social skills and get access to some of my best strategies in connecting with other people, go ahead and click right here, enter your email address, and then within seconds, you'll be on your way. Or you can also visit conversationblueprint.com/free course. That's conversationblueprint.com/free course, all one word. Go ahead and do that now. I'll see you over there. Have an awesome rest of your day.